I'm sure a lot of you are wondering where I've been these past few months. I had been non-stop making videos preparing for 2XKO's release, and I just disappeared right when the game came out. It's for one reason. Hello, my name is Snoozy Boy. As of December 18th, 2025, I have graduated from college. So, yeah, that big disappearance I did from June till now was because I was locking in for my final semester of college. Sorry for disappearing like that, my bad. First things first, subscriber number announcement time. I have 242 subscribers as of today. Everybody who clicked subscribe on my channel was an individual person. It could have been off a whim, or it could have been from spending a long time thinking about subscribing. Either way it goes, it was an individual choice, an active choice. Every time you click on my videos and watch my videos, you actively choose to spend your time with me. And for that, thank you. It means a lot to me. Speaking of thanks, I want to express my thanks to all of you first for supporting me while I was making videos on the way to 2XKO's official release. Most of my uploads have been well regarded, which is fantastic for my mental health. Most people either view my shorts, like them, and move on, and of the rare ones that comment, they're pleasant comments. Day 200 and 241 are the highest viewed videos I have from the series, with 200 being a long form video and 241 being a short. As of now, I'm Emerald in 2XKO and slowly on the way to my goal to reach Grandmaster. However, I didn't record any ranked footage, so no videos of 2XKO will be coming out soon. I apologize for that. Speaking of videos, I still have a number of video game progression videos to make. I have a 2-part series involving my ranked run through in Tekken, which I have yet to finish, and a whole lot more alongside that. This video kind of serves as a retrospective of what it took for me to get here in the first place, and it would not be a retrospective if I weren't to at least share with you my thoughts as to why I was even here trying to make these things in the first place and make this into a series. I started this series because I was emboldened by DougDoug. I had seen a lot of other content creators who inspired me to make and create content in general, including Disguised Toast, Ludwig, and Roberto Blake. I'll have the videos that I'm talking about from these people linked in the description below, and I'll show them right here. But DougDoug was the main one. DougDoug explained the reason why you should create in a way that made sense to me the most. He does reiterate his points a few times in that video, but I do think by itself it's a great watch. The biggest takeaway I had from it is that you should try and make something new every time you post, and try to do that for a year consistently. If you can do that for a year, you can most certainly keep on for later. It's kind of like I'd say like a sample. It gets you to understand what it's like to post, but not so diligent as to be, oh, this is the 10-year, 20-year, 50-year plan. So I did the challenge, posted every day for a year. I had a strategy, which was to take something quick and easy, which was, for me, my formula was a match or two in a fighting game, and try to figure out ways to go off of that and then make something new from it. So if that was the challenge videos, which was every 100 days, that was it. If it was I put in some music that I like, then I do that one. Day 151, I put a JID song there because 151 rum, yada yada yada. You get the idea. It was fulfilling. Making videos and having those happen for a year was very fulfilling. I really enjoyed the challenge of posting every day. It also got me to think about content creation and planning what to post next, because if I missed a day, I was going to mess up the whole challenge. As for the challenge, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, there were some days I had to stock up videos and post them without touching fighting games that day. I had vacations, family trips, life just getting in the way in general. So at some point, I kind of pivoted the way I thought of the videos as uploading every day, not playing every day. Regardless, I was able to keep up my consistency for 400 days, and I'm not trying to top that anytime soon. I'm okay. I'm straight. I'm good. I used to go into video making with a mantra of make a video people want to see. You see, I think what makes a standard for a good video is one where you want to watch the whole thing through. I kind of had like a binary thought process when it came to videos, which is there's active viewing and passive viewing. Sometimes people just make stuff where you sit back, have it as some background audio when you're doing something, and then you go ahead and check out I used to have this kind of like binary thought process when it came to videos, where if you're not making an active listening video where you're engaged and you're trying to squeeze as much attention out of the person as possible, then you're making a passive listening video. So that'll be like, I don't know, like a video essay or something you can just kind of listen in the background while you're doing other stuff. And I obsessed with the idea of making my videos as active as possible. Unfortunately, you just can't I just couldn't right now. I can't magically make someone sit through my video and watch it the entire way through. I did all of that not really understanding that people will just end up choosing however they want to engage with the content anyways, because engagement is engagement at the end of the day. And that isn't to say that there's anything wrong with someone just making a video where you're going to watch in the background. Oftentimes that's what people do anyways. So I was holding myself back trying to make something that fit to a standard that I believed would be the correct way to do things. And in reality, that's just not how it works. You shouldn't be trying to force a standard, especially if you don't have the skills necessary to like actually make those things occur. Instead, there are other things to focus on than whether or not you've made something that engages people long enough for them to like only watch this one specific thing that you make. I wanted to make something entertaining, but I was forcing trying to be perfect out of that thing. I used the challenge to overcome this obsession with making videos, squeeze out as much effort as possible, falling into the perfection trap, and instead, I learned to turn my mantra into make a video. Now that I'm entering a new chapter in my content creation life, I'd like to share with you my plans for the future. My plan for content creation is as follows. I want to focus on making videos, and mostly making videos, as efficiently as possible. I like editing, drafting up scripts and ideas, etc., etc., and every time I make a new video, I can feel myself improving. Despite its feeling of being fulfilling, the speed that I produce at is very slow. Very, very slow. Over this past year, trying to make content, I have felt my attention span decrease, but also I'm still in the process of trying to figure out how to I guess pre-make a video in your head. Shortcuts are still a thing I'm learning. Drafting in general is still a process I'm trying to figure out. Script making still takes a long time to do because I'll make a really, really long script and then have to edit it down for brevity's sake. Beyond that, there's also just the fact of you sometimes have to just sit down at a computer and just go at it, and you have to just lock in and edit for a couple hours a day or for a lot of the day, and that's just a skill that has become rusty, and I'm unrusting as it goes. Alongside this, I am tired of making daily content. There's nothing wrong with people making daily content or weekly content. If you make your reactions or you know, post the video right after you make your stream, that's completely fine. I have no qualms with anybody who does that on a regular basis. However, I did it for a year, for over a year actually, 400 days. I'm okay. There's a skill that comes with being able to upload consistently. I've gotten that. I'm good. I understand how to do that. I have things I can work on that I feel like will creatively challenge me more than learning upload consistency. As of right now, I think there's a lot of value in visual effects, music placement, thumbnails, all that kind of stuff. I would like for my videos to have a level of quality somewhere between the weekly uploading and project videos that take several months to complete. If I had to put out a number, I'd say maybe 50 videos in 2026. I also don't want to be just known as a fighting game content creator or just a game content creator in general. I also intend to continue experimenting with my style. This could be reviews, commentary, analysis, things like that. For my FGC goals, I want to participate and place in a fighting game tournament. I know that you should, or at least have a majority of the reason why you learn a skill, be that it is intrinsically satisfying, but sharing your achievements is also an important part of skill acquisition. The C in FGC stands for community, for a good reason, and I do want to be known in the community someday. I eventually do want to go back to my original goal of improving in BlazBlue, enough to actually compete in a tournament for that game, but I would like to hone my skills in other fighting games and take those skills and learn them one game at a time. So obviously right now it's 2x, and eventually it will be something else after that. So, putting it down in a single sentence, or 2 sentences in this case, the goal for my FGC goal is this: get to Grandmastering 2XKO, then place top 8 in an online bracket or locals. As for metrics, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. YouTube is a game of exponential growth, so this could take a long time or a short time. So let's hope it's the latter, not the former. I also may come back to streaming. Streaming hasn't always felt the most fulfilling for me as a content creator. It's fun to hang out with people and talk while playing, and it's a great way to involve people like doing community night stuff, but it takes a lot of motivation to be your only viewer sometimes. Some people can just do it for the love of the game, and I'm still trying to find love for it. Also, editing up a big, super long VOD can be exhausting. It has been exhausting for me in the past. I'd like to find a comfortable balance where I'm able to stream consistently and make videos. This also kind of references back to the specific skill point I was bringing up about daily uploads. Being on for many hours a day consistently is something I have to work on, but it is apart from drafting, script writing, VFX, sound effects, music, timing. I think I said timing twice, whatever. I think that's everything. Thank you for your time, dedication, and continued support. This has been Snoozy Boy, and I'm gonna go take a nap.